Do you know where we're going? Are we going south?
I'm just dropping a portal. I'm in a field. I effectively loaded up the map, picked the farthest point I could go to, and
That's
started going for
a good idea.
Really?
started going for zones that I had never been in before.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know what's happening in
Holy
this game.
shit, we can go all the way to the homestead? That's neat.
Yeah, exactly. Wait.
The homestead?
Far.
Oh yeah, that's where we
is it
are.
Wander Weathering Fields?
I like the
Yeah,
way
that is pretty far.
Holy
oh, yeah.
shit, you just dominated those gigantic dudes.
I do a lot of damage.
Domination.
Because he's like a pistolier.
Well, I'm like the least interesting
there's pumpkin
class
patches
though, because I
everywhere.
pumped all of my points into one thing, so it makes me really strong, but really lame.
I have this laser beam that's a hell of a lot of fun to use, but it uses up my mana so badly.
Yeah, see, I've just got a bunch of those, like, Bird, you know how you have that, like, passive enhancement to your weapon and stuff? I have that plus another one or whatever that more or less just makes it so that every shot I do does, like, full AoE to everything nearby. And
Damn.
it's very satisfying to shoot
I guess
groups
that's
of
what
enemies
happens
while
when you're
running
7
away.
levels higher than everybody else.
I'm only 3. And it really is not something I'm doing intentionally here. You keep villainizing me.
He actually hyper over-leveled his character and then made a new character. This is his alt, where he made a second character just to like, slow things down and get back to where we were.
I mean, I could be doing the terrible thing of, like, play ahead, but then use a character editor to de-level myself just so I'm on
Oh god, that would be horrible.
Do you remember
Don't
when
do that.
something like that happened with Andrew and CeeLo, where they were going to join us for our WoW series, and they somehow managed to out-level us twice, trying to prep their characters, and they had to keep starting over?
Yeah, that didn't work.
When you're not hanging out and doing a Let's Play series, it's so easy to level up in WoW nowadays that they were just like casually hyper-leveling past us, and they're like, crap, let's start over and make a new character and try to get their level. Crap, we've out-leveled them again.
You see,
And then we try and organize them, and they wouldn't show up, and it's just like, well...
Yeah.
I find that
Hey,
WoW in the early game, it's actually you can struggle to level though because I mean there are only so many quests and you have to run
Not anymore.
everywhere until you get your mount specialization. Well, still buying the licenses for mounts is
Nowadays, you just
not.
obliterate everything and hyper-level from just a handful of quests. Then you hit level 10 like immediately, and then you just do instances where you level 3 times per instance, and then you just are level 40 all of a sudden, and you're like, oh,
Oh, you
okay.
see, I wouldn't do
Keith, sick of... I'm too
Ah,
squishy.
Hey, Shell, do you realize that we're fighting, like, wild versions of your big summon there?
Yeah.
I think?
These
That
look
was
like
kinda
the
neat.
enemies I've been fighting in Nier.
No,
I mean, Neo, the yokai
Yeah.
crystal man.
these are the crystal people by the looks of it.
Oh, yeah, Keith, I was gonna ask this. How far are you in Neo?
I just finished Region 2.
Okay. Have they added many new enemy types?
No.
I was really upset about that. And I'm
Yeah.
now even more upset about that. But I guess
You,
it does make the
you
game
sure
a lot
fight
easier.
the same enemies a lot in that game. Not only do you fight the same enemies a lot, but then they give you side quests that are a single chunk of a level from Neo, where you play it in a different order or a different direction for a slightly different destination. Then they give you Twilight missions, which are the same mission but with a heavier emphasis on yokai than humans. And then they also give you side quests that are on like weird side locations, like the side quest from Mass Effect 1. Where you'll revisit the same location over the course of a bunch of different side quests that are supposedly in different locations, fighting slightly different enemy remixes in those locations. And it's like it sure is a Diablo Dark Souls in that you play as kind of like a Souls game, but the general progression design is so Diablo-y, where it's all about getting the most mileage you can out of as few enemies and assets as possible.
Because the beginning of that game is super strong with, like, new and interesting things and being super challenging and whatever, and then it's just like, by the way, like, buckle up, because this is what you're going to be seeing over and over and over again, and I'm like,
What is a sigil of consumption?
I don't know. It's probably something you slot into a weapon.
It's like
You can-
+1 sigil of consumption. I think it's like a specific skill, but because the game doesn't tell you, I can't tell what class the skill's for.
I
I'm gonna
got
go back
something
to
for
town real quick.
Drieg, and I
I
know
gotta
that
sell a bunch
Drieg
of
is one
stuff.
of the
There's actually a merchant if you just
gods
keep
for warlocks.
walking
That-
forward
that-
a little bit.
Have you noticed that the
I'm not gonna
blurring
walk
of this
forward.
mist just makes them look like they're
Whoops.
pixelated?
I died.
Yeah.
I
It
overestimated
might just be pixelated.
myself.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I mean, like the mist blurs them in a weird way where they look like a weird low-resolution image render. Wait, I thought people were helping me in that fight. Did everyone leave?
Yep.
I'm in town. I
Shit.
didn't realize. I killed the
I went
boss.
to town.
Yeah.
I killed the boss.
I
Couldn't
died.
find any more
I died
enemies.
too because no one
There was a
there.
boss?
Yeah.
Wow,
think
we
part of it is
communicated.
So we got really spread out. What happened was I pulled the boss and was shooting the boss, and I was kiting the boss the entire time. And
Bird was
was
helping.
helping me fighting him. We finished that. You guys are completely elsewhere. Maybe like
We were
we
fighting
drew.
corpses that had been sprung
Yeah,
up by it.
so were we, but I think like you guys pulled off on a different way because you couldn't see where the boss was, and so Bird and I got distracted fighting the boss. And I think you guys finished your group and then kept going, being like, "Well, I guess that's it then." And so I killed my way into town, and you guys were like,
Which town?
"Yeah, exactly."
Yeah. It is not necessarily easy to tell what the hell's going on in this game sometimes.
Ooh.
It's a bunch of
You
brown
can barely
people fighting
tell
other
who
brown
you are
people.
versus
Yeah.
Yeah, I love this kind of gameplay, but I think the only game that actually ever did it well, from like a distinction standpoint, was Torchlight, just because it
like-
was so bright and colorful.
Wander, I just watched people chase you in there, and I couldn't tell where you were. I'm like, oh, enemies are running around. They must be chasing one of the fellow players, but I couldn't see you in the group. I literally couldn't
Yeah, that's
tell
bad.
what the player was they were chasing.
To record. Luckily,
It's
nothing
just
happened. We got
Vague
to town.
brown shapes
Yay.
fighting other vague brown shapes on a directionless
hey, I
map.
activated this portal.
Yep. Okay, there's some merchants in here if you guys need to sell shit.
Oh, it's up to the left.
Oh
we-
man,
Okay.
it's the Fortress of Pandemonium.
So we found a new town.
This town's actually pretty cool. But it totally reminds me of the Pandemonium Fortress.
Yay, I leveled up from reading. Knowledge is
Hey,
power.
that's just like real life.
Yay! They told me I would
I read
level
the
up
other
from
day,
reading when
and
I
I
paid them
learned-
thousands of years for $1,000 for 5.5
Wait.
years. It
I
didn't
learned
work.
how to craft the
They lied
spell
to me.
Squall. I can craft
So
spells.
They need
Huh.
Pilgrim's Report. This is the Black Legion.
That's interesting.
Okay,
There's actually a
so
ton of lore I never
he's saying
bothered to read.
yeah, he's saying that we're a band of criminals, misfits, and political outcasts conscripted into the service of the Empire. Yet, as an army of expendables, forever in the front lines of the Empire's harshest wars, we've been forged by iron and blood into one of the most elite fighting groups in the known world. Okay, so
Power
anyways, they're still
Rangers.
fighting.
Power Rangers Turbo.
Only the Power Rangers can be described as both mighty and morphin.
But what about Teenage and Mutant? Oh, those aren't happy things. That sounds
wanna-
awful,
Teenage
actually.
isn't that unhappy.
I want to watch the Teenage Mutant Ninja Rangers.
Mighty.
Teenage
Morphin.
Mutant Acne Monster.
Ew. God damn.
That's pretty bad.
I'm just picturing this pink blob of like pimples now.
I mean, I can only picture
Ew.
that one Japanese horror comic.
Let's
Oh,
see.
ew, stop it.
Now you remember it, and you can't unremember it.
And that's terrible. You just kept saying worse and worse things.
Yay! You're welcome. What's the name of that?
Hey, Keith.
What's the name of
Keith,
that author
as
again?
revenge. Keith, you're now manually controlling your breathing.
Nah, doesn't work on me.
Alright.
What's
Yeah,
the name of
that
that?
doesn't
What's the name of that author
That doesn't
again?
work great.
Oh.
Christopher Paulini.
No, what?
Wait,
Nice.
What?
What's the name of the author again? St. Paul.
George
No.
Washington. If
You
I don't have
Washington's
an answer, I'm
Crusade.
giving you one anyway.
We all knew that.
I think we're actually supposed
is
to
the name of that
backtrack for a
person?
second. There's a Manticore quest we gotta go turn in.
Oh no,
and-
I've accidentally rotated my camera.
Oh, you sad
nice.
bastard.
Every now and then I remember
I
that.
have it
That's
as
the thing I can
north
do.
is north, so that's good.
Yeah, that's the good way to have it handled.
I just stole this guy's journal. Ah, funny.
You should read it and tell us the secrets.
No, you should read it and give all of us experience.
Well,
Same diff.
so this guy is an inquisitor, and apparently they're supposed to stop supernatural forces from entering the realm and whatever. And
They
they've actually,
didn't do a good job of that.
they've actually been given like artifacts to aid them by the Luminari, which I suppose are godlike things.
Or the
Must be pretty
Illuminati.
shitty artifacts, because
Yeah.
man, do I see a lot of
It's like
gobbles.
real artifacts. It's like here's
So-
our clay pot.
So what are you doing in Prospector's Trail right now?
There's a Manticore
We're trying to get
quest that we've-
Manticore bits.
Yeah, that was the quest we did last time, but then we quit and we never turned in the quest.
Wait, so we don't have our tails?
We have the Manticore stingers, but we have to go back and turn the quest in because
Oh,
that was like a side quest in the middle of the zone.
Can
Okay.
I have Pjordle?
Sure.
Yordled.
Bing.
Yordle.
Hi, I'm
There
here to
is a
hit things in
portal key.
face.
Thank you, because I have a lot of things for you to hit in face with.
Yeah, they're still chasing you instead of me.
I know! It's because I do too much damage, so you can't full threat. These games seriously need some, like, MMO abilities that, like, actively draw threat or
Intimidating
whatever.
shout. Yeah.
Yeah. Because, like, I would be so down with these games if it actually followed, like, MMO, party
The
distribution
intimidating
to some degree.
snout.
Like, hell, I'd
The
be down
intimidating
with being...
spout.
I'd
The
actually
metal
be,
tea kettle.
I'd almost rather play this game
Here's
as, like,
my
an MMO than, like, World of Warcraft.
It's
With,
a
like,
sword.
I really don't like I don't like the top-down, like, sort of pseudo-isometrics, though.
That's what
I'm
we're
just
playing
saying-
right now.
I know, which is what I don't like.
Oh.
quit your witching. Guys,
Boy, do
that's
I
the
have
wrong
news
way.
for you.
Well, that's why he's saying, I wish this was the, like,
I
World of
wonder.
Warcraft.
Enjoying passing under the overpass?
Well, I told you you guys are going the wrong way.
Oh,
I wouldn't.
sorry.
I wouldn't mind playing more multiplayer RPGs that look like KOTOR
Oh, yeah. I'd love that.
without them being
Except,
straight up MMO.
Yeah, because it was sort of awkward
Yeah.
in Tor when we were trying to do our character quests, and
yeah.
Peace was naked, and
Excuse me? I missed that part.
No, you were there.
Oh.
yeah, the cutscene started. He was supposed to talk with another Jedi Master.
You said I had a
and,
bang and
Oh,
bod.
no, that didn't load for me. He wasn't naked. Oh, wait, what?
Oh, actually, was he missing completely, or you actually?
There
saw him
was
with
weird
clothing?
shit that happened during all of
No,
that.
I remember. He was normal on my end, but he was naked on Wander's computer. Right?
Yeah. Yeah,
There's
and I was
that.
losing my shit over it, and everybody was
Yeah.
confused.
That's
There was also the 4-person pileup whenever we do a cutscene.
Oh, yeah, that was great.
The only time that was actually handled well was when we were doing that ship quest. It was like an intermediary thing going from one area to the other because it gave everyone a turn to speak for the party,
Yeah.
and it was interesting.
That was
Yeah,
a good idea.
Our attempt at a group let's play really started falling apart when we started trying to go into people's story locations and it would lock people out.
yeah,
And I was like, but
Those
what's
were-
the point of this then?
yeah. If the entire thing had been like that ship, I would have been super down with it. But since it didn't,
I don't know
was
about
just
that.
Like,
You complained about that part more than any other part of the game, though.
it's because it dragged on too long.
Well,
I meant the
think
ship
that final boss
dialogue.
is also difficult too.
Because, like, we spent, like, 2.5 hours there. And we talked to, like, 4 people. And it was mostly just us fighting random Sith. And it's just like, yeah.
And then they died. The end.
Yeah.
I got here just in time for the fight to be over. Wander leveled again.
Hey.
Hey.
I'm at 27. What's everyone else at? 30?
Oh, I guess there was a
27.
portal here.
Oh,
Did
oh
we
yeah.
just- Did we just never get the,
I
Okay,
had
there
this
we go.
portal the whole time.
That's weird. I guess I didn't. Or maybe I did. I don't know. Whatever.
Are you handing
Okay,
a quest?
we have to clear out, Old Briar Bar at Shaded Basin, so I assume that's, like, deeper into this. I don't even know, like, how we somehow got this area and then bypassed it or something like that.
You could imply
Briar
something
Bar? Isn't
via
that
the
the name
fog
of a
of
news
war,
organization?
that's for sure.
Yeah.
Just
What was that, Bird?
Nothing.
Are you
what'd
guys
you
done
say,
hitting those
Bird?
NPCs?
I said nothing.
do you say a naughty
Ooh,
word?
what you say?
That I only meant well. Well, of course it did. I don't actually know the words. I just kind of know
Well, that's
the tones.
that's definitely
and I think
that's
that
definitely
I'm right.
one of those songs that goes with the like misheard lyrics. Like you could make up anything and everybody would
That's
know
true.
exactly what you're singing, and then they'd
What'd
be
you
like,
say? Only that you're down the well. Well, of
Yeah,
course
exactly.
you are.
Hug your grandpa. Hug your grandpa.
The trees don't like it.
The trees are on fire.
Slow motion, Walter.
Say my name.
Slow motion,
Help.
Walter.
Found the other way
Helping.
through.
"That's a lot of dude hickers."
Yeah, I found the long way.
Jeez. Yeah.
At least they're all small and die real easy.
Slow motion
Tried
Walter.
to run, tried to hide, break on through with a slice of pie.
Oh god, I just
man,
remember this is a joke that you tried to do for a long time during your... Was it Terraria?
Yeah.
Terraria, the
spent,
Richard
like,
Nixon singers.
Just intentionally
Stuff
wrong
like that.
lyrics?
Yeah,
Oh,
there was like 6 episodes dedicated to it. A lot of people are asking when
Jesus.
that's coming back still, and I'm just like, I don't think it ever
I don't
will.
think-
At least not that incarnation.
Is it? Am I
I don't
crazy? It
know,
looks like there's a
man, we
path
just-
here.
We
Oh,
can
we have
never,
to blow it
we
up.
can never hold on to the peeps.
There's like random rocks.
I can't think of these Manticore poison lands. The poison
It's
lands.
because
I
they're
already did.
meaningless. Yeah, we already did the quest. It's just dropping randomly.
We're supposed to find a
That's
big
right.
beast, though, aren't we?
Yeah, so it's probably at
These
the end
rocks
of this
won't go away.
Jagged waste.
It's a
Yeah, we're
minor
probably going the right
obstruction,
way, I don't
and I'm
know.
furious about it, apparently.
Yeah, I think if we were ever to do Terraria again, we'd just do it with like 3 people. Well, I mean, we could probably get purple for it, and I think it would be okay. Mainly because I think he'd hate us forever if we played modded Terraria without him.
Probably.
I think everybody else would be pretty affable to not.
Yeah, I don't think Batbeard ever really got into it.
No. Effie got very into it.
Way too into it.
That's true of like every group activity though, especially like
True.
if you can play ahead. Like I will admit I will always do it where I play ahead a little bit just so we like spend less time. But weird when
My
somebody else
favorite
does
part
it.
about all these animals is they run towards us and then immediately die.
Terraria is one
Yeah.
of those rare cases where I feel like the ideal situation is just to not let's play it.
It's actually like it's
I think
fun
it's
to let's
fine.
play.
Yeah.
It would suck to solo let's play. I can't figure out how Gull of Doom can do that.
For me, I feel like I prefer that entire formula as just a chill out and do whatever for countless hours type thing, as opposed to trying to make a thing out of it, which
Well, that's-
inherently because then it
that's
turns
what
into a
Bert and
laundry
I-
list.
I was gonna say, what
Yeah.
they should do is they should take Terraria, make it 3D, and add like a bunch of physics stuff on top of it, and make it really goofy.
There's a thing where, like, the moment
Actually,
you're recording it, it feels like you have to actually do things in the game, and then it feels like you're just doing a checklist of things that are the progression
Yeah.
of the game, and it
Oh,
quickly
yeah.
becomes a
Yep.
different experience.
Well, that's actually just how the game works. Once you get up to hard mode, it's just like, well, all the interesting stuff's gone. Boss grinding time.
Yeah, when I played it originally closer to launch, and I don't even know if there was a hard mode. Like I just
Well, that
even if
looks
there
like
was
large
one,
ones.
like even if there
Well,
was, I just
define
wouldn't know
matriarch.
about it because I didn't know how
Yep,
the game
ow.
structure
Oh
worked.
god, oh, that hurt.
I was just always
It's the prime
exploring
matriarch.
and just hanging out in the game, basically.
What a progressive
just-
society will admire it later. Ow.
I would just build whatever
Yeah.
I felt like, and I would just go look around, and I would find new interesting items to use. Like, oh,
It
whoa,
can
a
teleport.
boomerang.
The matriarch can teleport. I'm not okay
God,
with this.
ow.
Keith Tanker.
I think of like how I could like back in the day I could just lose 12 hours
Woohoo,
to
got her.
Minecraft, but I would never try to record that thing I was doing.
Because
Yeah.
playing Minecraft is like walking around and being like, I like this tree. What
Yeah,
should
it's
I
like
do
I
with
made a
this tree?
castle, and then under my castle I decided to make a complicated like sewer system that has like Tetris carpet,
Yeah.
and I spent 12 hours making that stuff while listening to podcasts and documentaries. Like it's just it's a totally different experience than the type of thing that I would try to record generally.
Right.
I was actually going to ask, Keith, did you pick up Portal Knights? Because that could be kind of a good
I don't remember.
follow-up to this. Okay.
It's gotten to the point where I have to do research to figure out what my own Steam library is, and so I can't.
Yeah, I've got...
Whenever we're doing a thing, I can't answer
200,000,
questions
300
about it.
games.
So I'm like, I don't know, maybe I have something. I can't tell.
Hey, I'm level 28.
Becoming a Let's Player has killed any desire I have for, like, Steam sales. Now I'm just like,
What do you not have at this point?
exactly, like, are there any multiplayer games that I've missed that are suddenly,
No.
like, a good price? And this year was, like, Grand Theft Auto.
Surprisingly,
And that was it.
this year was probably my biggest Steam sale Christmas haul since the first one that I saw.
Huh.
It was a big list. One of which was
did-
Doom, which was fantastic.
Oh, yeah,
back
well,
where we
Doom is
started.
fantastic. We went the wrong way. I think there's a, separate path over here.
There's no wrong way in imagination.
Well, we're looking for a
I'm
cave,
imagining
man.
myself playing a better game.
Mark of the Traveler.
Nah, this game's fun.
Mark of the
tank
Travelers.
'em.
That's like a Destiny thing.
I'm a mage. I can't tank that.
I'm no tankier than you are.
How do I always end up with Shell?
What are we doing?
Yeah,
I don't know.
What'd you
every-
say?
I so consistently end up with Shell, specifically.
I
I don't know how
dropped
we
a
get
portal
here.
for you guys. Come back. I said, turn around, guys.
Well, at
We
least
went
I
the
have
wrong
my
way.
minions and
Yeah,
What'd you
but-
say? I'm not a tank.
portals.
It only went well.
What always happens is you say follow me, and I just follow someone that's moving, and it's
And it
never
happens
you.
to always be Shell.
We really need like
It
color
helps that
coding.
Shell
or
is a
some shit.
giant mob of moving objects, so it feels
Yeah,
like I'm
I was
following.
at-
It feels like I'm
I'm
following a
actually,
group
like-
of people.
To some degree, I'm tempted in the back of my mind to like make another character that is capable of tanking, considering how often I'm off on my own with Bird. And
I mean,
either
we
are.
We literally didn't make. We made a party that didn't have
Are
tanks
they
in
down
it
there?
at the
Yeah.
get-go. Like I was a rogue, and she was a shaman or something, and you were like a gunner, and you had a
Occultist.
spellcaster. Like
Okay, there's
none of us
There's
took
another
the tank
portal
role.
down.
I eventually
There's a
gave
portal
up
down.
and started adding tank role to my character just because I was just I literally couldn't play. Like I was like I'm going into melee and just dying, and that's the only way to fight as my
Ow,
character.
what the hell is that guy?
They're very fast and very.
Oh,
angry.
Jesus crap.
Ah!
Oh, they hurt. They slow you
Keep
down when they
tanking.
stab you.
Jesus
Keep tank
crap.
it.
What are we going to do?
Why new?
What is there, big scary man? He's still not attacking
Ah,
me.
no.
He's completely ignoring
This-
me.
Actually, yeah, he got kind of screwed up there. That was great.
Yeah, he got sandwiched between all the minions.
Minion.
That
Take that
overpass.
Barkberg bike.
Bjergberg?
It's
What?
that's the sound that a German dog makes. Yark, yark.
Bjerg?
Bjark, Bjark.
That's not German. That's like
Yeah.
Oh,
Swedish.
that's Swedish.
Yeah.
Okay,
not
fine.
German at
Swedish,
all.
yeah.
The Swedish hund goes Bjork, Bjork. That's a stupid joke. I can't believe you're laughing at it.
Listen,
Okay.
we've been exposed to you for way too long, and we're all dying inside.
Fair enough.
Also, making fun of Swedish accents is hilarious.
True.
Well, I'm just imagining it being spelled like Bjork.
Well, it is.
BJO umlaut O R umlaut K.
Umlauts on everything. And then some.
Prolonged exposure to bird may cause chest compressions, sleep apnea, and insomnia. And infertility.
If you're lucky. Fertility. Not infertility, just
I said infertility.
I heard.
we all heard fertility. It was like exposure to bird may cause pregnancy.
Becoming a dad, even if you're a woman.
I spec my paladin for +1 pregnancy aura.
Oh god.
I thought we were just talking about how you guys were trying to nix that from the RP chat.
Why? Let's not
The
talk
pregnancy
about
Well-
aura.
Well, the thing is, oh yeah, let's not talk about that.
Let's not talk about Wander's deranged audience.
It really is something special sometimes.
Wait, I don't have my storm crow.
It's
There we go.
glowy in
Ow.
here.
Stick 'em, Keith. I
Hey,
can't-
look,
Ah,
color.
shit, it's a bunch of golems.
No one told this
Ow.
game had color.
Yeah.
I think it's funny when I go into combat and I put down my evil seal because it just saps
Or,
the energy.
That's what I thought of. Ah,
Or-
we will get all of the fish.
I will skin your children.
Okay, so it's like some kind of weird pentagram occult symbol. But in any case, it saps people.
Oh yes, tell me about your pentagram occult seal.
I'm just picturing Evil Seal being like, instead of getting kissed by a rose on the grave, he's just like beats the shit out of Batman instead. Ah, god damn it, I forgot this game did that.
Whoa, that's a big spider.
Ah, it's so big!
And then it skitters.
It's a real bad time.
Yeah.
I ran
Oh, there's
away.
so many more. Is this what it's like to live
You're
in
on your own.
Texas?
Oh, yes.
Oh my god, there's
Yes.
just waves.
Man.
This is
There's
the
so
authentic
many
Texas.
now.
Okay, I don't like this anymore. There's too many.
There was always too many.
Well,
Yeah, but there's
oh
so
my god,
many.
No, it's not. Ah!
Ah!
It's just raining. It's just continually I'm dead now.
I'm leaving a portal
How are
down
there
just in
so
case.
many that-
Okay,
Oh my
I've left a
fucking
portal.
God.
My
I'm
game
out.
is lagging. There's too many spiders.
It's just raining spiders. Hallelujah, it's raining spiders.
That's not a hallelujah, okay?
Okay, where are you guys?
Use my portal. Ow!
Yeah.
I'm trying to
Dad.
find
Oh,
it.
Jesus Christ, it's here!
Ah, your portal's covered in danger.
Oh, they keep
Portal.
disappearing!
I just said there was a portal.
Yeah, well, they dropped it behind Mount Spider. Oh, they keep spawning. Why?
I think he
What the
spawns
fuck?
them. Oh shit! It just one-shot me. All right.
Wait,
Prolonged
what one-shot
exposure
you?
to the forgotten depths may lead to incontinence.
And death. Oh,
And Spider.
interesting.
Ow, ow, ow.
Apparently, Homestead is just straight up the
You
new town.
inspire me.
Oh, here we are.
Introducing a new line of birthday celebration cards by Wanderbot.
They're full of spiders. you just open it
Don't
up.
forget
Going
those
more
buffs,
with references
guys.
to YouTubers, but
you
yeah, just fill them with spiders too. That works.
Did you guys?
You
have
just
you guys
open the
ever
you
seen
just open the birthday card and just actual live spiders come showering out into their house.
The interior of the birthday card just like tricked you, unhappy birthday.
Have you guys ever seen the like jokey Spider-Man comic where he's like threatening a mobster or,
Oh,
gangster
yeah,
or
I've
something
seen
like that?
that.
And he's like, "Be quiet! I'm summoning the spiders," and then a spider comes down. And the guy panics. Or like the fan comics that's just Spider-Man spraying spiders from his wrists. Yeah,
Yeah,
I
and
actually
then
really
the next
want
panel
that.
is like crime reduced to 0%.
Yeah.
Wait, this rock
Oh, we
is
have a shrine.
impossible?
Everybody come over here if you have a shrine.
Shrine. Bling.
Oh, it requires a serrated spike. Anybody got?
I think I have some.
Let's
Okay, I
find
think I
out.
got one maybe back at home.
Because this trying to look for it in this inventory is kind of a
I
nightmare.
do. I shall offer my serrated spike.
I also had a serrated spike.
Yay!
Yeah, they're
Inquisitor's
a,
tarnished shotgun.
They're a weapon enhancement.
That's a shotgun.
And no, Shell, it's not impassable. You just got to find the right way through. I'm just afraid to go forward because there's more spiders.
Of course
I-
there is. Why'd you go forward? God damn it, Wander. We're putting points into stuff.
Well, I'm
Hug
gonna
the
come hide next
spiders.
to you guys, grab the shotgun, thank you,
Hug the spiders,
And I'm gonna hide in this
they
corner.
love you.
and wait until they come find everybody, so I don't take any of the blame for what just happened.
Oh.
Okay, how do I put points just into my class again? I forget how to do that.
Oh, we are doing our
The
upgrades
bottom.
right now?
Oh, I can't do
How
that
do you-
anymore. I'm maxed.
You maxed out your whole
How do you-
class? Holy crap.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
can do
dude.
that.
Damn.
Oh, if you just stick with one.
You've
It's
been
not too hard.
dedicated.
Yeah, I only have one class.
You're like, I don't need skills.
I've just been an Arcanist this whole time because I have a laser beam I shoot out of my hands. What the hell else
How
do
do
I
you-
need?
How do you know if you've completed a class?
Well,
You
you'll
have to
know if
get up
you
to-
find her like laughing at your jokes.
He's
and,
saying
Oh.
he's saying his meter is full at the bottom.
Yeah, sorry, not a class. One of the devotion trees. My bad. I'm confused.
Bill, how do you know if a girl likes you?
Are you able to carry on conversations for hours?
Nah, that doesn't sound right.
She touches your butt.
Butt
That
touching.
sounds right.
Yeah.
What?
See, I got it.
Ah.
I know what's
I
what.
never did that.
You touched my butt,
Only after we officially started dating.
and I know you like me.
Spoilers.
No, it doesn't. Your advice is worthless. Like, how do you know if a girl likes you? You're married to her. That doesn't. That's not good.
But you know.
Technically best.
There's
the worst
easier
kind
ways
of
to
correct.
figure it out than to like propose to people until it works out for you.
Hey, works.
All right. Bill, how do you know if a boy likes you?
They
You'll
continue
know.
to talk to you for hours. To the
Yeah.
point where it's sort of suspicious.
When they won't leave you alone.
That's actually 100% accurate.
Stockholm syndrome. Turn romantic.
Oh, that's my corpse.
Okay. Whoa, wait.
Stockholm
What are
syndrome is
these?
by its nature romantic.
Ew, I don't want to go in. That's filled with poison.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's also filled with spiders.
Hang out in the
Hop on
poopy
in.
hallway. It wants to give you poopy
Open
hugs.
wide. Lick the spiders. Lick them good.
Wander, how do you know if a spider likes you?
It's dead.
It crawls towards you.
It crawls towards you.
It tries landing on
Oh,
you.
No,
God.
you can't tell if a spider likes you based off of
Did
that.
I ever tell you guys about like a couple months ago when I destroyed my mother's vacuum
Okay.
cleaner trying to kill a spider?
Well, guys,
that sounds
I have a
horrible.
story to tell you.
How
Okay,
did
go
you
story.
screw up that bad?
Okay, so I
By
was
the way,
taking...
I like how Wander's like, I ever tell you guys this one story? And Shell's like, I have a story!
Yeah.
Sorry.
She doesn't give a shit.
I'm sorry.
Okay, I think we're done with that cave unless you guys find something new.